Okay, I'm gonna take a quick review here. So I know.
Oh, by the way, he's memorized the entire thing, like right off the bat. He knows all the parts now, which is kind of a sign that Lars Ulrich isn't very creative. Because if he was so unique, you couldn't memorize his crap by listening to it once. This guy is amazing, but he's not Mozart.
That there was some hi-hats in the beginning on the. I'm assuming that was maybe twice around. That feels like a good length, but I can't remember. After we do that.
Okay, he almost memorized everything.
Twice, I'm assuming that we go back to the toms.
He did memorize the parts.
Toms, make it feel big.
I love it because he's like,
I
I don't know, guys. We'll see. I mean, I think it's this. I think it's that. And then he plays it, and it's always incredible because
we were hanging.
Like I said, I think we're gonna see his second take. So
because Larnell Lewis.
And then there was some kind of a cue,
Larnell Lewis,
which means it's on me to play. Something was happening, and then we got into that other section. We're just open hi-hat. So it's probably even all the way around if we're thinking song form and something that feels comfortable to listen to. And then when we get into the verse, we're rocking. And the theme, in terms of being able to hit those upshots, what I was hearing was slamming on the bass drum, not slamming, but hitting the bass drum on the downbeat in order to catch any ups, right? The one tricky thing, or at least thing that caught me off guard, was
reacting to him.
The halftime. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the halftime, and I think it probably happens 3 times, if I remember correctly. And then out of that halftime...
Like I said, Lars, for the most part, doesn't play anything
I can't remember at the moment.
super crazy.
But
it's always interesting. Even in their more simple, straightforward songs.
It's not really interesting, like, to me. Maybe. It's possible. Like, I'm not a drummer, I know jack shit about drums, and it's not at all interesting to me. As a matter of fact, you can find the Metallica songs, at least the earlier ones from Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets, without drums on YouTube, and dare I say, they do sound much better, because you hear loads of things that you otherwise can't hear because they're obscured by the drums. Is that a good drum track that obscures the guitars and bass? I don't think so. So I don't think what Lars Ulrich plays is interesting, and I don't either think it sounds good. Difficult. I don't want to bash Lars Ulrich too much here, but that's just, what I'm feeling about that.
And then we go to the interlude twice, right?
He's got the part memorized.
How am I
That's
doing?
what I'm saying.
Okay.
This is what it looks like when a genius works through a problem.
We do the chorus.
I'm assuming it's the same
That's
process
true.
in any field of any kind.
I'd say that's mostly true. If the problem is a similar one, I'd say that is what you would do. You would think everything through like that.
I think we go into a guitar solo at that point, and then we do the modulation. I think we do the halftime. I can't remember the halftime was twice. There was something about the form of that part.
You robot.
Once we got past
Just
the
download the song in his
I
mind.
feel like there was an interlude.
I love it.
I don't think that is accurate. That fucking motion sensor. I don't think that is accurate that he just downloaded the song into his brain. He obviously remembers an amazing amount of stuff from that one listening, but I don't think it's like he downloaded the thing like Mozart was able to write an entire opera or whatever after hearing it once. I don't think he is quite on that level, right? So he's amazing, right? No question there. But I don't think he's quite on that level. I shouldn't touch my screen, asshole.
I can't remember if it was a chorus and then that interlude, or if it was the interlude and then we went to a couple of choruses. What do you think? Should I listen again, or should I just hop on it and see what happens?
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Let me phone a friend. Dave,
Yo, what's up, buddy?
help me out here. Should I listen
Okay,
again?
that is fucking. fuck off.
Okay, let's make it happen.
I'm so ready for this.
Are you? So now he's playing it. Difficult to see maybe in the corner, but he's playing it right now. Reaction. What is triggering this motion sensor?
That was cool.
Was it? Really? Just like... Well, there's not much to react to here right now, because he's just looking at the performance and listening. Look, I really don't want to bash this dude, but he's not really adding much right now. He's literally just watching the video. That I don't believe that is what YouTube creators call transformative.
Dude, I love this.
Oh. Just a side note, he's got all these symbols here. I, as a guitarist, bassist, piano player, whatever, I can never wrap my head around how the drummer knows when to hit which cymbal. Like, I'm überfordert, scheiße. I can't even wrap my head around like two crashes and a ride, or like 3 crashes or something. Right? And real drummers, actual drummers, do it with like this rainforest of cymbals. That's always a thing I found amazing.
Was there any doubt that he wasn't just going to destroy this?
When this turns out to be his second take, because if that is the case, we don't get to see his first take. His first take might have been crap. We don't know. So then, it's still amazing performance, right? But that would downplay the thing a tiny little bit, I think. Like if he nailed it on his first try, whew, right? But on the second, still amazing. Still, gotta appreciate the talent and the work and all that, but not quite as amazing. Lars Ulrich did not play that. He added that. Larnell Lewis added that part. No way Lars Ulrich played that part, because I do know what the drums of that song sound like. I've heard it a billion times. And Lars Ulrich doesn't play that. That was interesting and creative. And that is not what Lars Ulrich does. That is what Larnell Lewis does, obviously. He's finding that pretty sick as well, which, duh, it was pretty sick. But again, that's not Lars Ulrich's creativity. It's his creativity. Did you hear that? With the bass drum? That's also not in the song, if I remember correctly. So, if I'm not mistaken, he added that as well. Like, that sounds mean, but it seems like he added all the good bits. All the good bits in this performance he added, and all the boring stuff is just him playing Lars Ulrich. That fill as well. That sounded awesome. That was amazing. But it's not Lars Ulrich. Lars Ulrich doesn't play that.
That was tasty.
That was indeed tasty. Very much so. This is interesting too. He has only one kick and only one kick pedal, but he's doing like a double bass, double kick thing with his foot and his heel. That is insanely difficult. And that is what people had to do before double kick pedals existed. Like with a U-joint and all that shit. Before that existed, drummers had to do that. Unless they could afford a second kick drum, then they'd put a second kick and a second pedal there. Some even use 3, like I think John Petrucci has 3 kick drums. And I saw some other drummer doing it as well. But that is like the OG, incredibly difficult technique that you needed to be able to do back in the day.